Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Kanan versus Mecca. Now, one of the biggest fights that we never really talked about in the Power was the fact Kanan and Mecca going at it with one another. Now, this is like a missed opportunity. I wish this would have definitely happened. I've talked about Ghost versus Mecca before, but when it comes down to it, Kanan versus Mecca would have been a great fight. Mecca was very dangerous, very sharp. He would take you out in a heartbeat. He was very skilled. He could do whatever he had to do. He was extremely dangerous. Kanan, the exact same way. You got two ghetto supermen going head to head against one another, and they're on a whole other level in terms of fighting and going at it with one another. So if Mecca and Kanan were to fight one another, I personally don't know who I would choose to win that fight. Though Kanan is somebody who definitely can, win that fight with Mecca. He'll go toe to toe with him. Mecca is just as dangerous in his own way. The only way Mecca was able to be taken out was because Monet got close to him. He really loved Monet, and Monet ended up shooting him and taking him down. But other than that, Kanan the same way. He died over his love for somebody. He was Mecca was betrayed by Monet, and Kanan was betrayed by Tariq, and this is what caused both of them to go down. But these two going at it with each other in a big fight with one another, I mean, man, it would have been something. First off, they would have had a shootout. It would have been a great shootout between the two. They would have been going at it with each other, and then they would just go head to head, fight the mess out of each other, man, and just go back and forth. It would have been nice. The thing is with Mecca, though, Mecca is a bit dangerous because he's special forces. However, when it comes down to it, Kanan is dangerous too. Most of these dudes that are in these drug crews are former special forces or former soldiers, and a lot of street soldiers can take on special forces to some degree if they are properly trained. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of cats, a lot of street cats turn into special forces people. A lot of people seem to forget that, especially during the war on Iraq. A lot of gangsters went overseas trained and all that good stuff. So when it comes down to it, basically, I think that between Kanan and Mecca, Kanan and Mecca, who would win that fight? This is a hard one to choose, dog. But I might have to rock with my boy Kanan. Kanan, I think, would have been the one who take out Mecca. I think it would have been a tough situation. I think they would have been fighting. They would have gone at it with each other. I think that that basically Kanan, even though I think Kanan would win, Mecca would have been close to taking Kanan out, but eventually Kanan would take Mecca out and win that fight. Though your boy Kanan would have to heal from his wounds, sort of like how he did in that fight with Ghost. So that's pretty much what I think would happen if we got Kanan versus Mecca. That's pretty much what I was thinking about that. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one. Hey, it's your boy, Bobby Beast.